What's going on, everyone? It's Mr. West. I hope we're all well. So welcome to my low light video test for the Poco F1 smartphone. Now this is one of the most bargainous smartphones available on the market right now. It's made by Xiaomi and it does share a lot of the internals of the Xiaomi Mi 8 itself, no smartphone slouch. So I like to do these low light video tests because they give you a real world idea of how the phone performs with video in lower light. Just cross this road. And you can see in good light you get a fair little bit of detail, but you do get lots of noise, especially in the shadows just off behind me there. Now with these cars passing, it should give you an idea of the microphone recording quality, which I personally think is very, very good. The sample rate is up to 192 kilohertz, so that's quite high, so you do get lots of top end detail in the recording. And one strange thing is the microphones do appear to be swapped, so left is right and right is left, which is a bit strange. I recall the OnePlus 5 had the same problem, and it's nothing that a software update can't cure, so it's not a big issue, it's just something that you might notice. So we can see here, just looking at shadow detail, it's quite poor. I wasn't expecting miracles, but again, I just wanted to see how serviceable the front-facing camera video is. And you can see now what we're just looking at lighting, it's got this kind of yellow tinge to the image, but you can still see me, and you can still see the details of the road behind me as well. Now the front camera records up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now I was under the impression it does have electronic image stabilization, because there is an option in the settings to do that, but it doesn't appear to work. You do get very, very shaky images. Now I'm not cheating, I am using this Celdi video rig just so I can hold the phone a bit further away from me, because it has got quite a heavy crop when you hold the phone close to your face, which can be a little bit inconvenient when you're holding it for a long period. But you let me know what you think. What do you think of the detail? I've got to say, this is a great phone, and for the price you do get a lot of bang for your buck. We can just see the houses behind us there. And again, this video is very serviceable, I think. It's very seldom you're using a phone like this in low light. Again, let me know what you think of the audio recording. I personally think it's very good, especially at this price point. But again, you be the judge and you let me know what you think. So, you've got this access road just off to my right here. So we'll just stop and see how much detail that we can see there. So, there's the road I'm talking about. So again, you can see there's sort of like a yellowish hue to the image. And we have got some flicker as well on the image, just a little bit. But so far, so good. So we'll just continue walking. Okay, so now we're on the main rear camera of the Poco F1. So despite having a twin sensor array, it just uses the one main camera, which is a 12 megapixel unit. This is borrowed from the Xiaomi Mi 8. And it records video at up to 4K at 30 frames per second. As for the front-facing camera, it records in stereo sound. Stereo sound is actually very good, as I've said, on the front-facing camera portion. And again, kind of got this yellowish tone, which I'm not seeing from where I'm standing in real life. But you let me know what you think. So I'm going to an area now where it is quite dark, and this will really test out someone needs to change their exhaust. So you let me know. So we're going to a slightly darker area now. There is some street lighting up ahead as we turn the corner, but you let me know. So I'm just focusing on this giveaway sign here. So yeah, it is looking a bit mushy, the video. I appreciate this is not ideal conditions, but this is real life, and you may want to use your Poco F1 for low light video. So again, going to an area of street lighting, which is covering the right side of the street there. And once again, you let me know what you think of the 1080p video. Okay, so now we're recording in 4K at 30 frames per second. Now, despite the menus telling you that there is video stabilization available, it doesn't work in this mode, which is a little bit disappointing because we all know that the Snapdragon 845 chip is capable of up to 4K at 60 frames per second. Now, hopefully Poco will enable that in a future firmware update, but for now we've got this kind of slightly shaky video, so this is basically as you will see it. So again, you've still got this kind of yellowish tone to the image. I think it's quite serviceable, so this is our local pub. So we'll just go past here and see if it grabs any details from the shadows. I mean, it's not looking too bad, I'll be perfectly honest. Again, this is based on hardware from the Xiaomi Mi 8. So we'll just do a small pan up there and then back again. We are getting a little bit of glare back into the camera lens as well. You can see the small dot there on the screen just around the middle from the street lighting. So we'll just continue. But the focus is good. You can see there, just look at the lock, it's very, very quick actually. Just struggling to find focus lock, so again, not bad actually, good. So we'll continue. So we have got some brighter area just off to our left here. Again, get that kind of cool looking but strange glare you get from the street lighting. Now we can zoom just by pinching, and this gives us up to 10 times digital zoom, but it really doesn't look very good, as you can tell there, so you're just best off leaving it like this. Okay, so now recording 4K at 30 frames per second. You let me know if you can see any difference in the quality whatsoever. Again, it's quite difficult because we're filming through a windscreen, but you should still be able to get some sort of idea of the difference in quality filming in this mode. So we are aided by headlights, obviously. We should still be able to make some detail out on the left and right side of the road, sort of just past the pavement there with the houses. So we're coming into a quite bright area now. So a good test of colours, or colour rendering here now with this red garage canopy here. So for the viewfinder, it doesn't look too bad. I'm seeing some drop frames through the viewfinder. When I recorded some test video earlier, I could see there were some bits of blurriness and drop frames, which suggests that the video codec needs a little bit of work in software. So, but so far so good. Just keep in mind the value element of this phone. You know, we're just looking for serviceable, good quality video. We just want something that looks good and is serviceable. So we'll just continue. So that's it then, guys. That is the Poco F1 low light video test. Again, a selection of photos that I've taken in low light will be included in a future video and also uploaded to Google Photos, so you can actually see those for yourself on your own phone and zoom in your own time. So you let me know what you think. What do you think of the Poco F1 low light video? And any comments or questions, please let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. But for now, that is my low light video test for the Poco F1. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys later.